I made $6,531.68 in 24 days, and 70% of this revenue came from Facebook stories. In this video, I will show you 6 ways on how you can utilize stories so you can sell your high ticket offer in them. The first way that you can utilize stories is by sharing your new post when you upload it. Because by sharing your post when you upload it, you're going to hype up your audience and you're going to add a bit of curiosity and a reason for them to click on this post. This is actually a great way to increase your post engagement. And the more people that see your content, the more people are likely to schedule a call with you and to get them on a call. Of course, here it all comes down to what kind of content that you create, but I see a lot of coaches who are not utilizing this strategy. The second strategy is to upload a story every 2 to 3 hours. Because by doing this, you're not only just uploading all of your stories at the same time, which is what a lot of coaches do, but you consistently put up your story on top of your followers' feed, which gives your stories more attention. And the more attention your story have, the more likely people are about to see this and the more clients you're about to get. And you can see that it all comes down to increasing the numbers of people that see your stories in the first 3 strategies. And the third strategy here to increase your engagement and the people that see your stories is by running some daily or weekly polls where you ask your audience some questions, or you have some surveys, maybe you ask some questions, you may make some quizzes that will provoke discussions that are relevant to your niche. And the more people engage with your content, the more they're likely to see the stories that you made where you actually add a specific call to action. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you one strategy that you can use to be able to convert all of this attention you're getting from these 6 hacks that I'm sharing you. The fourth one is to use hashtags in your stories to increase views. Here's something that not many people know, is that you can add up to 10 hashtags. But I only suggest using maximum 1 to 3 hashtags per stories, because if you overuse this function, you most likely won't get the benefits from hashtags. And when adding hashtags, my recommendation is to use small to medium hashtags so you can increase the views that you get. And when I say small to medium hashtags, I basically means hashtags that have 10,000 posts to maximum 200,000 posts. Anything more than that is too much and your stories might get lost, especially by knowing that there are accounts with millions of followers, which is something that the algorithm promotes. And the last few ways that I wanted to share in order to utilize stories and increase your views is to show your followers something that they're not seeing in your feed. Yes, one of your stories can be a story where you upload the new post that you created in your personal account, but in your stories you also want to show your followers something that they will not see. It can be something from behind the scenes and when you're basically doing some of your day-to-day lives, because this adds a lot of credibility and authority. This is actually something that I do personally. I tend to share a lot in my stories when I work with my clients. For example, when I take calls, when I work on videos, when I just work on my program, I tend to show a lot from my back day-to-day operations, so I can spark the curiosity of people. And most importantly, I position myself as an authority leader because I take this approach of being fully transparent and showing people something that they haven't seen from other people, especially by knowing that 99.99%, including me, in our feed content, we tend to share only the highlights and the stuff that other people want to see. But people are getting bored of this stuff and they want more real stuff. This is why videos like this with me fluffing on a document, they work better than these edited videos, because these are some real videos just providing pure value. And speaking about value, this is the sixth way you can utilize stories. When providing value in your stories, this could be some motivation or inspiring message. Maybe this is you sharing your story, maybe how you overcame a specific problem or what you're going through right now. Maybe this can be a practical tip or just a good piece of valuable information, because you want to look at your audience, specifically your stories, as a digital bank account. With your stories and your content, you want to deposit goodwill. And every now and then, you're basically withdrawing this goodwill. And this was a strategy I was about to share. Try to have 3-to-1 ratio in your stories between giving value and promoting. This can be 3 pieces of stories where you provide pure value, and on the fourth one you have a call to action. Or this can be 6 pieces of value to 2 call to action. Like, it can be different. You can also extrapolate this depending on days, weeks, but the whole idea is to utilize this well-studied ratio, which is 3-to-1. And if you need my personal help with scaling your coaching business, feel free to check the first link in the description.